Good morning to all traders and welcome to this Thursday's Market Insights videos. Today we're going to talk about FX minors, and I've picked two pairs that are very interesting on the political but also economic perspective. Pound yen and also the dollar with Mexican peso. Fed did it yesterday, cut rates, but they didn't hit that they're going to cut again, not just this year, but they also announced that the rates are going to be about the same level in 2020, and that actually supported the dollar. So without further ado, let's go quickly on the calendar to see what we're expecting today. We have the Bank of Japan interest rate decision overnight. The Japanese yen is actually muted. There is now word that the Bank of Japan will most probably act in October. That's going to be a little bit bearish for the yen until then, if you ask me. We'll have retail sales today for the pound, which is very important. Of course, any Brexit news as well, with all the latest and the deadline nearing, just right the corner. Then ECB targeted LTRO, and of course, the interest rate decision later in the session, which is going to be the highlight for the day. And then on the US side, we'll have the Philadelphia's Fed manufacturing index and also employment figures, and then the existing home sales that are going to be critical for the day. On the charts, as I said, I want to start with the pound yen today. It looks like we've ended this long-term move. We had an A, B, and also a C wave. This is like a flat, and this is the fifth wave down to actually complete duplication of the second wave. Third wave ended to the second extension, and the third wave was the duplication of wave one, exactly what we need for an impulse move. And now we are turning, okay? We have wave one, wave two, that looks like wave three, four, and five. Okay, now where are 4 and 5 going to end? We don't know, but if we start seeing a sort of rejection at near this level, which is also the previous 4, or even up to 137.85, which is the minimum we can expect prices to go to, then we should be looking at a correction down to the 50% or so, and then again looking back to go up for wave 3, 4, and wave 5. That is going to take out the stop losses, break-even stops for wave Y. By the way, this is the YW of a more complex pattern. Okay, that is the W, X, and a Y up there. So we're looking, because this is somewhat looking like a flat, if we go back all the way to the beginning here, we're looking at this, at reaching at least that level, or obviously that will need a lot of time to play out, okay? And now the second opportunity of the day, I want to talk about the dollar and Mexican peso. This one is interesting because it's moving exactly as we expected, okay? And next week we also have the Bank of Mexico interest rate decision. Will be interesting to watch. Now what's happening here? We saw that as the end of wave C up here a while ago, okay? And now what we did, we drew wave 1 here, an expanding sort of correction here for wave 2, and now we're looking for wave 3, which is going to be an impulsive move to the downside. Okay, it looks like we are on to completing wave 1, and we're seeing now rejection, which is expected. Then we should be looking really at breaking below the 1865 level to validate wave 3. We should have then a correction to retest, and then moves for wave 5 all the way down. Now, if that was to happen, because we are on the 4-hour chart as well, that is not going to happen in a day or two. So it's a bit of a medium-term opportunity, as it was when we called that move to the 61.8 for a move to the downside, right? Now, looking at this, and because we are actually now completing wave C of this move, right? We're looking really at going down to even maybe to the 1765 or the previous low because this is a flat pattern, right? The previous low was 1745, which is the low of July 20 of 2017. So without further ado, I want to wish you luck for today's trading. And as a reminder, please don't forget to visit our blog. It's where we'll cover the latest news. We'll provide trading ideas, trading opportunities, as well as all the tools traders need to trade successfully.